this point of time. I think we got amount of breaks looks like for me. So we learned about right SQL. We got chance to know about it, right? I don't think so. You have any questions on that one. And also now we know Python. We are aware of it. Now we know by this time what you mean by LakeHouse. We are aware of it. Now these three combinations, these three combination, we are going to enter into real world. The real world is how we can manage with the PySpark or how we can manage with the PySQL. We're going to know about it. So let us try to start with today PySpark. We are going to start with, okay, and from there we'll be doing the different things we are going to do it. So today, majorly, you're going to focus on one that is called as, okay, read and write, read, comma, transform and write data, let's say from different file formats. So it doesn't matter whatever file format we have that one. So file format meaning it may be CSV file format, it may be JSON file format, it may be Parquet file format, okay, it may be ARC file format, it may be XML file, okay, and it may be within the CSV itself, it's not the comma separated one, it is delimited with suppose some pipeline kind of thing, okay. So it may be reading from the some kind of Excel, we have it from there also, you may want to read it, okay, or it may be reading from the some HTTP URL based, you want to read it and you want to manage the things. So URL based file somewhere in the cloud we have it, we want to read that one. So anything you give the name, we should able to read it and do required basic transformations, should able to do it. Then finally cleaned data, we're going to write the data into our lakehouse, we're going to write it. That's what task we're going to do it. Shall we do this one today? Everything using the
Yes,
Python. Okay. So now our context is very clear what we are going to do next 45 minutes of time. What we are going to get clear. Let's go to the our notes material also. We have here material. So we completed. Yeah, we are in the Python and PySpark. We are there. In the Python and PySpark, now we are trying to go for here PySpark. Let's say this is the one we are trying to know now, reading the CSV file, right? So if you see here, first thing we have read the CSV file from Lakehouse. So I am trying to take care of simple file only, that is emp.csv file we are trying to take here. Okay, and we are seeing the what is the problem we have it here. Then we'll be moving on that one. Okay, so let's try to do this one. Okay, go for our no our environment. So here, then I want to create here one new item. The new item is notebook item. I want it. So go on, try to take here notebook item. So this notebook, we want to go for here. I will directly open this lakehouse. In the lakehouse itself, we can map it so that this will be default. Okay, it's opened here. Now I want to create here one new notebook. Let's try to create here new notebook. Okay, now we want to read the data from different files. So we'll try to rename this name also similar to that one. So I'm trying to rename this file as One more moment. Okay, I opened the new tab. I've opened. Now go and try to rename this one. We want to go for read, read files, read files. Suppose something like this. We are trying to write it here. Now, here, the first thing we know, whenever the moment you open this session, generally if you go for uh, old stack, if we take it, if we take the old stack, it may be map our environment, or we go for here Art Networks environment, or if you go for, let us say, uh, Cloudera environment. So whatever environments you go, these are the three major distributions what we have in the this space, right? For example, if I go for ChatGPT, if I ask that one, what are the major distributions of big data? Major major distributions of big data. Okay, like mapper, suppose something like this I given. Then we're going to get here, okay, mapper is the one we are going to get it. And apart from the mapper, we are trying to get here, it is given different things. Okay, mapper. Okay. Yeah, this is what I was speaking about. Cloudera, Attenwork. These are the three things what we used to see earlier cases actually. These three are Mapper, Cloudera, okay, Attenworks are not cloud based. We can go and we can install inside our laptop, we can install it. But if you install in our laptop, what will happen is the moment you open our notebook, something like this we are trying to open, this mapper is not going to create the session for you directly. You need to create the session by using some kind of code is there, some snippet is there that you have to use it and you have to do it. I think this art and works, okay, Cloudera are now both are now one and same. Okay, that's the reason one only one it is given. Earlier days, if we take 4 years back or 5 years back, if we take it, these two are two separate companies kind of thing. For example, I don't know when this purchase exactly happened in the year and month. Uh, when this purchase happened. Uh, 4 years or 5 years back, this has happened. I think 2019, this has happened. Earlier to that, we used to have this is a separate brands. We used to have it. Okay, now you people understand in the big data environment, majorly we have how many distributions we have? Old days. What are the
Mapper, Cloudera.
yeah, Mapper, Cloudera, Hortonworks, three are available. Now these things are two now. Okay, Mapper and Cloudera has Hortonworks are purchased by this Cloudera. Okay, fine. Now at that moment we want to do means first thing we are going to do is creating the Spark session. Creating what? Spark session. But unfortunately or fortunately, now that kind of pain is not there for you. If you go and try to write a type of Spark, already Spark is available with you. That means the moment whenever you open this notebook, we have the Spark session and the name of the Spark session is Spark. There is no need to create the Spark session separately. So now you can notice here PySpark, then .sql session, it is a Spark session. Whatever now we have here is a Spark session is already available in our notebook. So previous to that one, if you want to create it using mapper, how to create how to create Spark session means I need to write here 2 or 3 lines of code. I have to write it to create the Spark session. So these are the 2 or 3 lines of code what I have to write it. I have to write here Spark session dot builder. I need to put the app name and what is the master my cluster here and configurations whatever you want it or get or create. Okay, these all three things are maybe these two things at least I can say optional. At least these four things you have to write it. These things also required. There is a driver memory concept, there is executor memory concept, we have to write it. But here, these memories also, we are not managing it because our fabric is a SaaS, right? It is a managed service. The moment you type to the URL, we are getting everything. So what clusters are using in the back end, what memories are going on, those all things are elastic based on your requirement. I mean, based on your program requirement, automatically those things will be adjusted. Got my point?
Yes.
Yeah.
Now we have the Spark session is available with you. Now I want to go for Spark. The moment I write here Spark, then type here dot, it's going to show you different things, what are the it is going to offer. Now here I have here so many things are available. In that I want to go for one of the things that's called as read is available. Tomorrow, if you want to go for some telemetry data, you want to read it the stream based, then we have here stream also available. Now, time being, I want to go for a read, I want to go. So I don't know how this read is going to work, for example. Just put your question mark and try to read it. What is the spark.read? So spark.read is one of the property, okay, that can be used to read the data. What is the purpose of this one? That can be used to read the data. So if you want to read the data from anywhere, you can able to read it. Here, time being, it's trying to show here one JSON file. It's creating some key and value pairs. From here, it's trying to read and storing into the data frame. Okay, now our case, I want to go for reading from the CSV format, right? So let's go and try to say as a format. I want to go for it. Format also one of the keyword kind of thing. What format you want to go for it? It is CSV format. You want to go for it. So we said here it is CSV. Tomorrow it may be what is this? JSON, and that like that. Whatever example you want to use it, you can use. Today we'll see CSV first, then go for the other file types also. You can see it. Now we decided I want to read using Spark. I want to read the format is CSV file format. It is okay. Okay, to read this one properly, we need to have a load command should be there. So I'm trying to write here load. I am trying to write it. That's all. Now here I have to pass here path. I have to pass it. So you need to pass the path is nothing but a string. Okay, what path you have to pass it? What path you have to pass it? Okay, let us go and try to observe your lake house. This is our lake house. If I expand this lake house, let me go this. If I expand this lake house, then I have here files. In the files, I have here a landing. The landing looks like we have EMP and we have DEPT. Something files are available. This emp.csv, the three dots, if we click it, then you will be noticing here properties. If you go to the properties, then we see different paths you are seeing here. One is URL based path. Okay, let's go and try to take this one and paste here. This is the URL based path. Okay, now if you see the URL is differently available, onelake.dfs.fabric.microsoft.com. This is common. This is wherever you go, whichever company you go, this is not going to change. What is going to change from company to company, project to project is this one and this one. What is these two things actually? If you see, this is our subscription ID and our workspace ID, Lakehouse IDs. These all are okay. Let us go and try to understand more specifically. If I go for my workspace level, I'm going to the workspace level. I'm at the level of workspace level now. You can notice the ID, whatever you see here, this is the ID. At the ending, we are seeing as a FA, we are seeing it. What is the ID we are seeing it? This ID, whatever we are seeing it, right? This is called as a workspace ID. What is called as?
Workspace.
Yeah. Workspace ID is, this is what the workspace ID. Now we have the workspace ID, it's okay. Now I want to understand what is A375DC, and at the ending with the 0A3 we have it, right? What is that? To understand that one, I'm also opening here Lakehouse app. I'm trying to open here. Let me open the lakehouse. Then lakehouse I opened. Then you can see lakehouse followed by I am seeing the ID. I am seeing it A37 at the ending. Also, you can notice here 0A3. So based on this one, can I say this one as a my lakehouse ID?
Yes. So it's having even both workspace and Lakehouse ID in that link.
Exactly. Because Lakehouse is sitting inside the workspace, right? Technically, there is reason it's giving here after the groups, whatever ID is available, that is a workspace ID. And after the Lakehouse, whatever available, it is a Lakehouse ID. Now we have here Lakehouse ID and workspace ID. So this is our Lakehouse ID. Lakehouse ID. Okay, cool. Now we understand what is the workspace ID and Lakehouse ID. In this Lakehouse ID, we have the files folder, then landing folder, emp.csv we are trying to access. This is called as URL based. Okay, we have the URL. This is the URL what we have. Now, second path is available that is called as a relative path. Relative path works very well if the within the Lakehouse we are trying to do something. This will be working. Okay, outside the lake or somewhere else, some other workspace you are doing altogether, not in this workspace. File is available in one workspace and we are running the things in the other workspace, you are running it. Then this URL is a good option. So within the workspace, within the lake house, you are doing something, then this will be the best option for you. Okay, then system will immediately go to the files folder and try to search for it. So this is very good. If you are trying to do within lake house notebook, you are trying to do something, this is very good. This is called as what path it is? Relative path. This is called as what? Relative path. So now you know what you mean by relative path. You are aware of it. Now third one we have here that is called as ABFSS path. ABSSS path. So ABFSS path also good if you are trying to access outside the this workspace. Here also everything is covered. If you closely observe, this 90FA is nothing but our workspace ID, right? Now, closely observe 0A3 is nothing but my lakehouse ID. I can say simply this URL only, whatever available, that is another way of writing is this another way of writing. Are you getting my point? Whatever you have in the URL, if you observe closely, those all things are available here. Those all things are available here. Available?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's what it is. This is a AB FSS path, we can say it. Okay, now. Okay, we have three paths are available, but today's our understanding purpose, we are going with the relative path we are going because our notebook is already attached. Our notebook is already attached with this lakehouse. It is attached, so this it understands the relative path. It is going to understand very well. So I am trying to pick a relative path. I am picking it. Now go and try to execute it. Before executing, even I want to store this one into emp underscore raw underscore data frame. I am saying it. Okay, now this emp underscore raw data frame, whatever available, I want to print the schema what it is going to get it. Okay, let's go and try to see the print schema one function is available. Let's take the help of that one. If I go for the print schema, that is giving here what is this print schema is going to do. It's giving the help document to you. Okay, if you go and try to observe the help document, okay, print schema purpose is what? What it's saying prints out the schema in the tree format. Prints out the schema in the tree format. Okay, it's one function. So I want to go for that function information. And also I want to go and try to see the data of this one. I want to see the data also, then go for here emp raw df. Then there is a one more function is available that is called as a show function is available. If you want to understand what is show function doing here, you can go and you can see the show function also. You can able to see the help document. Now if you see the help document of the show function is accepting here how many parameters. First is what? Number of rows you want from that. By default, how many rows is going to display?
20.
20. If you're not specifying anything, by default is going to specify 20. If you specify 5, then it's going to display only 5. Truncate meaning, let us say sometimes we used to write the address column. Address column has the very big length. All the things it cannot show it in this space, whatever I have it in the one column. So it will show up to 100 characters or so. Then it's going to put the dot, 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 dot. That means what? There is a still address is there, but I am not able to show it because of the space limitations or whatever it is. That you don't want it, then you can go on, you can make it as a truncate is equal to false. You can able to make it. Okay, now this is one of the things is available. So I want to go and I want to see what is the data available. So show number of rows I want to limit here to, let's say 5 only. I'm limiting it by default. How many getting 20, but I'm not interested about the 20. I'm going with the 5. Let's try to execute it. Wow, beautiful. Now we are able to read the file, and also we are printing the schema here. This is a schema, and also we are seeing the data. Also we are seeing it. Are you seeing any problems in this one now? Are you seeing any problems in this one now?
The header.
Exactly. We have the problem with the header. We have it. Okay, what header, whatever available, it's coming as a one of the row actually, but it's not a really row. It's a header. It's supposed to be. Then we will change the script slightly. Only one line. What you're going to change is we'll inform to the system, hey, in my file I have the header is available. To inform that one, we have to write here. We have to write before load only. Before load only, we have to write it. We are writing here option. Then we have option is expecting in the format of what? Key and value. What is my key is header is my key. What is my key is header is my key. Then what is my value? What is my value is, I need to type here value. There's reason value is blue color came. The value is equal to true. I am writing it. And this also go as a string only. True I am writing. This also has to go as a string. This is a standard syntax, whatever available. Now, how many key and values are available for this option? If anyone want to understand, you can go on, you can Google it. There are so many options are available. So many options are available. Nearly 20 plus options are available. Option header is equal to true. Let me know. Let me know how many options available. Okay, nearly 20 plus options are available as I know. So if you see here, header is equal to true is one option, we have it. And see that these are the things: header, infer schema, separator, quote, escape, ignore, like this. Okay, we are going to use few things are going to use it in case of the CSV file format. In case of the JSON, we have some other things are available like multi-line, something like that. In case of Parquet related only, we have some things are available. So based on the file format, different options are available. We are going to use that one. At this point of time, we are going for the CSV. We are using the first one that is called as header. Whether the first line is header is equal to true or false, you can specify it. Now in our case, header first line as the header. The reason we are saying as what?
True.
True. Let us go back and try to execute this one and observe what makes it sense to you. Okay, it making sense to me. Header is coming properly now, but still I can see a few problems. You know, EMP number is a string or it's an integer?
Integer.
It is an integer.
Mhm.
And D bit number also ideally it should be integer. Salary also ideally should be integer. Sometimes maybe float also because some salaries may be available. Uh, 10,000 point, okay, 03. After you paid the tax to the federal or state government, then you may get your actual salary is minus that only you get it. So you may get the float values also. If you get the float values, you have to write here double, you have to write it. Double will accept the float numbers. That means dot something 03 cents, something like that, right? It may be possible. But at this point of time, in my data, you can notice here in my data, do I have any float values?
No.
In my data, no. So ideally I can expect this as an integer as for my data, but there is a high possibility your salary is always what? Float kind of thing, double kind of thing. Your commission also, most of the cases it may be float or double kind of thing. Now I want to go and I want to inform to the system, hey, you go and try to guess the database data types. You read the data first, and guess the data type is what and put accordingly. For that, we have one more thing is available. Go for your option, then infer schema. That option is what? Infer schema is equal to true. We are writing to put it. Okay, now we are saying that one infer the schema. What is the schema? You go and try to guess it and put it. You can also read this parameter infer schema. Infer schema automatically detects column data types. Automatically detects what? Column data types. Now go and try to execute it. If you execute this one, now this time you are going to get your print schema properly, you are going to get it. Wow, beautiful. Employee number identified as integer, there is no issue. Employee name also identified as a string, there is no issue. All the things has no issues except one. What is that? Can you see it?
I did.
Exactly. So higher date is something we are not still there, right? So higher date is, you can notice here, first two letters are DD. Okay, DD. Then we have the month, then we have the YY. Okay, here is YY, we have it. Okay, let's go and try to tell to the system, okay, there is a date is available, properly do it. Okay, already I did here in first schema, but system not understanding this format, whatever available looks like. The reason it's saying as string. If infer schema is not able to help you out, if infer schema is not able to help you out, then we need to do the forcibly. Forcibly, you have to convert the data type, you have to convert it. To convert the data type, we have the option, date conversion functions are available. Those things we are going to utilize it. Those things are going to utilize it. Okay. And also one more problem also I can see here, there is commission column. That is one transformation. Now we are talking about what? Reading is completed now. We are good. Whatever we can do at the time of reading, we did all those things, we did it. That's okay. But now there are a couple of problems that we faced here. One is called as higher date is the, actually it is a, what? Date, but system identified as a string. One more problem I can see that is called as a commission column, null is available. If null is available, tomorrow I want to calculate total salary, let's say salary plus commission, if I am saying it, then it is going to give the null, it is going to give it. Null, it is going to give it. Okay, to avoid that kind of problems, we need to go and we have to remove the zero. Let us observe once, then we'll go for it, right? I'm trying to see the what is the problem I'm going to face it. I have the column emp dot raw, and if you want to calculate one new column, we're going to calculate using the with column, we are going to calculate it. It is going to accept here column name, it is going to accept, and we are going to write here columns, we are going to write it here. Suppose some examples, if you want to see it here, you can see it. Okay, with column, then we're writing as a age 2. Then for each age number, they're adding here, what they're adding?
Two.
For 2, they are adding it, right? Similar to that one of salary and commission, both I want to add it here. Let's try to do this one. For example, I'm saying as total salary is my column, I want it. I'm going here, camel case, I am going. Camel case meaning uh, each word, each word, second word onwards, first letter is capital. That's what the camel case. Generally, if you see this create data frame. How many words are there in this one?
Three.
3. But C is capital or small? Small, and rest of each word is first letter is capital. This is called as camel case. Okay, camel case. Okay. Now I want to go here. I want to put it as 2 columns. I want to take it, right? One is called as the column is salary column, whatever I have it. So I have the salary column plus I am trying to column is available. The column is called as commission column. I have it. Go and try to take care commission column. So if I try to execute this one, looks like it's executing, but I want to see the data of this one. I want to see the data. For example, now we are trying to say as a, now I am trying to say as a emp dot raw data from, then let's say as a show, then we are trying to say as a show, for example, 10 records I want it. Now you see a total salary, wow, good amount of time it's taking. Okay, sorry, total salary, we did not get it right. Why? Because we did not overwrite here. We need to overwrite this data frame. Let's try to overwrite this data frame, emp raw data frame with the total salary, right? With total salary is equal to. So we are mapping entire thing to here. That's what we are writing like that. Just go and try to execute it. Now I don't want to disturb my original one. That's the reason I'm keeping the new name. I'm keeping it. Now if I go and try to execute it, you are seeing here one total salary column. But this is what we are expecting. 800 plus null is equal to null. Is it expecting? Or is the wrong one? Because he has no commission. You are saying as I won't pay the salary also. Is it true?
No.
No, we cannot survive, right? So whenever he has no commission, at least pay the base salary, whatever he's supposed to be get it, so that he can able to survive. Now, in that context, I'm trying to handle that null values. I'm trying to handle by making the null values wherever it is available 0. These are the two transformations I want to make it. To make those two transformations, okay, let us go back and try to pick the code. You'll be able to understand now this code from our notes. I'm picking it. Let's try to take this one. Okay, this is more okay. Now try to understand this code, what it is doing. So here, first line is something I introduced here that is called as toDate function. I introduced. Why I'm introduced this toDate function? Because I want to convert this high rate column into what? Date format. And you know my date is available. First two letters are DD. Then I have here what? MMM. Then we have what? YY. That is the reason I said to the system, hey, my data is available. DD, YY format, it is available. I'm informing to that one. And also, there is a possibility before or after there is a spaces may be available. To overcome that space issue, I'm trying to first trimming this column, left side, right side, we are trimming. And that data I'm giving as input to the toDate function that will convert that column as a higher date. It is trying to convert it. Is it clear? So here three
Yes, sir.
functions are there. One is column function, trim function, toDate function. Those three things we're importing a toDate, trim, and column function we're trying to introduce here. Next is one function is available called sex. A function is available. What is the purpose of this one is actually this is a big one. Uh, uh, if you want to validate more than 2 or 3 columns also, you can able to validate actually. Okay. Uh, let's try to see this one as a help document first.
So
Okay,
what is
let us say, hmm?
lit you have imported, right? What is that? After
Yeah,
coding.
I'll tell. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, if you see this function, star columns are available. That means flexible columns. That means how many columns you want to put it, that many columns you can able to put it here. That's what the meaning of this one, right? So first what we are saying here is, go and try to check in the column A. Okay, any null values are available, then pick the column B. Okay, I can say sometimes what will happen is address line 1, address line 2, address line 3, something like this available, for example. Okay, some people are a bit crazy. They will write the everything address is in the address line 1 only. Some people will be a bit crazy. They will write everything in the address line 2 only. Sometimes they will write everything in the address line 3 only. Wherever it is available, I want to take it, right? So at that moment, you can use this kind of syntax. So it first look for the line 1, it's not available. Look for the line 2, it's not available. Look for the line 3, there also is not available. Then you can write as a no address found. That kind of functionality it is going to do it here. Okay, return the first column that is not null. Return the first column that is not null. Is it clear? Okay, anyhow, in our syntax case, there is no other column validating, only one column only we are validating it. One column only we are validating it. That column is commission column. And lit is nothing but substituting. We are substituting 0 over there. Simply we are substituting, we are 0 over there. Whenever this commission is null, then we are trying to substitute here 0, we are trying to substitute it. Now, let us try to observe, is it working properly or not? I'm trying to see the result. Let me delete this cell. Now go and try to execute it. Now if you see something went wrong. Load, oh, okay, this
The data
reference,
frame name.
that no, reference is making some kind of trouble. Our reference is, this is our reference. But in here, in my notes, I have the reference is something wrongly. That's what is making trouble. Let's try to execute it. Now we are doing here 2 transformations. We are doing it. Wow, beautiful. Now it's coming as a higher data, also coming as what? Date. So that problem we fixed it. And second we fixed is, previously here we used to have a null. Now we have here 0. As we are able to fix this one, on top of it, if we go and try to write it, for example, let us extend this one to one more thing I am trying to extend now. Let us try to extend this to total salary. Okay, now these are the 2 with columns that did it. Now I want to write here one more with column. I want to write it on top of it. So go and try to write here dot with column. So now what is the new column name you want to put it? New column name I want to put as a total salary is our new column name we are trying to put it. Now what is the logic you want to put it here? The logic is my data frame whatever available, the dot salary column plus whatever we have here, the dot commission column I want to take it. That's what my total salary we are telling to the system. Go and try to execute it and see what we are trying to get it, the total salary. Because he has no commission, we are not paying the salary, or we are paying the salary. That's what you need to answer here. Something went wrong. Commission missing, okay. From EMP number, rename job, managed salary, commission. But COMM commission is there. Why it is saying COMM, correct? Why COMM is not recognized here?
Can you simply use commission and salary instead of employed data frame dot commission data frame? Is that the problem?
No, we have to write here descriptions also have to write it. I mean,
Data frame, okay.
yeah. So commission we passed as a commission. That's what the name we given. We substituted the 0. That it is not. It's not liking this column somehow. Let us see. Is it going to work only with salary or not first? Okay, with salary it's going through, but commission whenever I am doing it, it's not liking. Why it is not liking? maybe this year itself we are calculating this one and immediately we are trying to utilize it, right? So that's what it is making some kind of trouble. It is not understanding really. Here only we calculate the same level we are doing it, right? That's what it's not understanding this commission. Let us change the level. Let's change the level. Level changing meaning, let us take this entire thing, Control X. Okay, now once we calculate this one, we have these two columns are stored in the EMPRA DF. Once this came over there, the next level we'll try to do this calculation because on top of it we have to do it, right? So that's what is not understanding. Maybe let us try to do this one. Is equal to, then whatever we have this, we are passing, sorry, we are passing this one. Okay, we are also changing this name if you want. What are the extra columns we changed here? Date we handled and commission column we handled. So that's what we are saying as date and commission columns we handled. That we are passing as input here with column. Then we are trying to take here this. This we are saying as now total salary purpose. We are doing it. So let's try to say as a total salary we are calculating. This one I want the display even. So let's try to take this as a display purpose also. This one we are trying to change it. Now let's try to execute it. This time it has to work as expected way. Now we are seeing here total salary. We are seeing it, but total salary we are getting expected way or it is the wrong way. We are getting in the wrong direction, right?
Yeah.
Okay, why it is wrong? It is came because we overwritten that with column. Then we are saying as total salary, date, commission, we are overriding.
Maybe we have to give alias in the upper one because again we're taking high date and commission
I'm not
only.
sure.
Even high.
Let us try to. No, it's not required. Actually, it has to override the existing column. It has to override. It's doing. That's what earlier we are seeing here. Commission zero. We are seeing means it is doing. Okay, but somehow it's not recognizing. Let us try to try in another different name I am providing to overcome the unnecessary confusions. So that I am passing here. Commission not null. I am passing now. Let us see what will happens. Data frame object has no attribute commission not null. Commission not null. Why it is not there?
Line number 11, the data frame name, I think.
Mm-hmm.
We need to, line number 11. We are passing the data frame date commission, right? Yeah, that one.
Data frame date.
Yeah, the before data frame you need to pass here.
One moment. Let us see what we have. We use the same names. That is what it's making some kind of what we have here till here. Now we have the commission. So and we also have the commission not null even. Okay. Then what is the answer we have here? Dot show. Okay, commission not null as properly available. Then we are trying to add here these two things. Then what is the problem it's saying here? emp dot raw data frame. Okay, in this one it is not there. That's what it's saying. Complaint. emp raw data frame. Let us pick this one. Only one line. Now we are having in the emp dot raw data frame both the columns are available. That we are mapping to the total salary, and we are mapping that to now emp dot raw data frame. Let us try to execute it. Now what we have inside this one, then dot show. Let's try to say as a 2 records, for example. Okay. Now we are seeing as, yeah, this time it's coming properly. 800 plus 0 is 800. Let us observe the 5 records maybe, so that one record at least we have commissioned some number. Okay, now we have here 1250 plus 500, that is giving the 1750. Whenever this has nothing, we are getting here 800, we are getting it. Okay, some kind of glitch. Okay, now this is the way we are going to do it. Whatever total
Hide date
salary is,
is null. Hide date is showing as null. Hide date.
yeah, I taken previous, maybe the date conversion before one I taken. That's what this is making some trouble. Okay, ideally we have to take here after date and null whatever I taken here, right? This one I have to take it. If I take this one here, I did the date conversions, right? Before that data frame I picked it. That's what is making there some trouble. That's fine. Date column we are not interested. Now we have total salary. This is working now, right? So overall, we are able to do some kind of transformations. We are able to do it. So we completed now how to read the CSV file from the Lakehouse. Then we noticed there is some problems are available. Then we enabled the header, we enabled it. So this is what the header, what we enabled. Then we went for the infer schema data type issues we are trying to address here. That's what we are saying as infer schema. We put it here, we are addressing. And we are trying to do some kind of transformations. I'm trying to do it. That may be data type conversions, that may be replacing the null values kind of thing. Okay, our total salary calculation, we are doing it. Okay, in notes, total salary is not given, but two things are available: data type conversion and replace, null values are given. Those two things we understand. And similarly, we are reading the one more, our famous file is available, DEPT. The DEPT also I am reading it, but it's not needed. Are you comfortable with the CSV file? This 4xs, is it clear for you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, next is I want to play around the JSON file I want to play. CSV file is very straightforward because is a semi-structured file or unstructured file or structured file. CSV file is.
Structure.
Yeah, yeah, correct. Examples of, okay, structured, semi-structured, and unstructured files. If you take that one, then CSV file is falls under the structured files. We are going to get it. So now you can notice here, CSV file is a structured file. Now, if you see the semi-structured file, in that one, we see the first one. What is this?
Yes.
JSON. Now we will try to play around the JSON file. We'll try to play around it. Okay, we go back here and take the JSON file example. This is a some kind of JSON file example. I have it. Okay, so I'm using public data. I'm using, okay, there is a Nobel Prize winners by year. Nobel Prize winners by year. Public data is available. Let's try to take this URL. If you want to understand this one, you can take this URL and ask the ChatGPT to explain the schema. Those are all things you can go and you can ask it. Just put that URL. That is going to explain to you what exactly it has. So this is the ABPS path, and oh, sorry, it is ABPS. No. I think I taken wrong URL. What is the URL I have to take? Oh, this one, right? GitHub URL I suppose take it. This is the GitHub URL. GitHub URL is a publicly available data set actually. So we are trying to take here and observe this is what the data set, what a system read it, and it is given to you. How the data is available here is equal to one column. Then in the winners, we have the category column is available. Under that one again, nesting is available and name is there and country is there and what exactly achieved is available. Anyone can tell me how many columns really available here? If I want to flatten this one, how many columns are available?
2.
Yeah. If you want to visit this exactly the JSON, you put it in the URL, you put it and try to execute it. Now this is what the JSON file, whatever we have it. For me, I am seeing the one column is called as year column. I am seeing it. That is one column. Second column I am seeing as a category column. I am seeing it. That is second column. Third column I am seeing as a who is the name, who own this one, who is the person who own it. Jacobus, someone is available. He is from which country? He is from Netherlands. What exactly achieved it? Loss of chemical dynamics and something we have here, right? So total how many columns are there? 5 columns are available. One is year column, second is in which category, and what is the name of the person. That person is belongs to which country, what exactly achievement in that subject of the chemistry. Okay, similarly other guy is coming here. Now literature, and what is the name of that person and what is the country he belongs to, what exactly achieved. Achieved is looks like not noted here, it is empty, it is there. But some of the cases we have the achievement is available, some of the cases achievement is not there. Okay, so wherever it is available we have to take it, wherever it's not available we need to leave it. But it is only for 1 year we have it or multiple years we have the data. For multiple years we have the 1903 it is, and above one whatever we notice there is 1901. I think in between something else we may have here 1902 also available. So I have here 5 columns are available. These 5 columns data we have to read it. These 5 columns data we need to read it. Okay, let us go and try to read these 5 columns data in a format. First what I am doing is I am defining where I want to read, where I want to load it. Previously what we did, we went to the files folder generally like this. Manually we used to go to the files folder in the LakeHouse, then we will be uploading that one, right? Like this we used to go, then used to be upload the files. So that is okay for the case of learning purpose. But purely tomorrow you want to automate it, this upload also should happen uh, through program only, right? Not the manual. No one will be there to upload daily manually. That is the reason we are telling to them what is my source path, what is my target path, where I have to put it. We are telling both the things. We are telling this is my source path, nothing but this is my where I have to upload it. We are telling, and now we are using the one package called as requests package, and we're getting this GitHub URL thing. We're getting it, the total data, whatever available. We are trying to put it. We have the MS Spark utilities is available. Okay, file system, FS means file system. We are putting into Lakehouse path, whatever data we read it, the data we are trying to put it over there. What happens if I execute this one? Let's try to observe first. Before running, I want to show you something. Under this landing folder, do I have a file called as Nobel Prize kind of thing? No. Let us try to execute this one. I am trying to go here. Let me add here one code cell. I'm putting this piece. Now also I want to change here few things. It is writing the data into where directly in the files folder it is writing. But in my case, I want landing, right? Files, then landing slash. There I want to write it. Files landing slash I want to write it. Okay. Now source path is there, target path is there. If I execute it, now it will be downloading from this GitHub location. It will be uploading into this Lakehouse path. It will be uploading it. Wow, it's saying as clearly JSON successfully written to the Lakehouse. Is it written or not? Go and try to verify. Previously here it is not there. Now let me refresh it once. I am refreshing it. After refresh, I should able to see now one file. I should able to see it. It should be available. B2026 Lakehouse. This one, what should B2026 Lakehouse? Okay, why it is not showing up?
Refresh.
Refresh. Maybe what happening? files refresh. It's not came. Let us see why it is not came. Okay. So we are saying as files landing. Oh, these things are wrong, right? This is 0f is okay, but this is not our OneLake, right? This is LakeHouse is different. Okay, that ID is different. Now path also I have to change maybe. This is my LakeHouse. FA55 is okay. FA55 is okay, but this is LakeHouse ID is differently. It is available. Some other LakeHouse it is going. That LakeHouse also changed it now. Okay. Yeah, that's the reason we need to understand what is LakeHouse ID, what is workspace ID. You need to understand your workspace ID, what your LakeHouse ID, what you need to understand. Then you will be able to do the work properly. Now, if you go to the landing, let's try to refresh it. This time it should be available. Yeah, it is available now. Wow, beautiful. What we did now, somewhere in the GitHub, we have the file that you downloaded and you written the data into where? You written the data into where? Our lakehouse you written. Now from here, you know what to do. From here, we know from Lakehouse how to read the data. We are aware of it because previously CSV file you got chance to read it. Similar to the CSV file, now we are trying to read here JSON file. We are reading it. But one extra thing we are writing here, multi-line is equal to true. We are writing one option because what do you mean by multi-line is equal to true is in our file format. You noticed very clearly under winners column we have here multiple columns are available, right?
Yes.
That kind of things we are saying as a multi-line is equal true. Actually multi-line is started here itself, it is started. This winners itself we have here multi-line. Okay, let's see now. That means upper level, if I go and try to say upper level dictionary has two keys only. One is year key, second is winners key. Upper level is I have only two. Are you getting my point? These all are sub dictionaries again. The reason this will give you only two columns only, it is going to give it. In fact, let's try to observe. I'm getting here. Yeah, clearly it's saying as two columns. Winners is the one, year is the one. Why it is not reading rest of things? Because under winners we have here category and winners. Two other things are available. It's a struct. Struct means kind of array kind of values we have here, right? Under winners again, we have one more element, struct is available there. We have the three columns are available, achievement, country, and name. But very high level, we have here two columns only. One is what? Years and winners. Now, how to parse this one? Here I have the data, how to parse it properly. Okay, to parse properly, we have next level of code is available. That is, let's try to understand this one. Here some explode function, those things are available. You need to spend some time and you have to understand what is explode is doing exactly. So we are trying to say as explode winners means whatever we have it is going to break it into the proper parts, and that result we are storing into the category structure. And again category structure also has the multiple columns are available, that also we are exploding. Then we are saying as a winner. Then that winner we are trying to calculate here one by one column. Finally, if you go and try to execute this one, you'll be seeing here 5 columns. We are going to see it. What is the year column? What is the category? Winner name is what? Winner country is what? Winner achievement is what? Is it clear?
Yeah.
Here, few things you are going to know about is one is explode. We are going to know about it. Wherever you see in the data type here struct, right? How many times struct is available? That many times explode we have to use and we have to break it down. We have to break it down. That's the reason two structs are available. That is the reason two explodes we used here. Two explodes we used here. If you want to understand much better, go and try to visit one's help document. You have to visit it surely what exactly explode function is doing it. Explode is returns a new row for each element in the given array or map. Given array or map. For example, here it's showing as a example. Okay, explode the map field has now two things are available, A and B. Looks like though A and B both I want it, right? That is the reason we are exploding that one. Then A came as a separate column, B came as a separate column, something like that. So overall, wherever we have the struct, then we have to get the parse means, we have to use the explode, we have to use it. Observe it once. If you are facing some issues, tomorrow I'll explain this code one more time. Will you do it?
Yes.
Yeah. Next activity is today. Also, you can do these all things your own way. I explained maybe CSV, JSON, but I did not explain about the Parquet. Go and try to read the Parquet also, ARC also, XML also, CSV with the different delimiter. Okay, like pipeline delimiter or semicolon delimiter, that kind of thing. You create one file, sample file with 2 or 3 columns, upload it and try to read it. Got it?
Yeah.
Thank you then. Tomorrow we'll meet.